Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Dexter Season 5, Episodes 7 and 8. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I really like this season. I want to binge it. I cannot because I have other stuff I have to do. But I'm really grateful for all of you who are tuning in and watching. Everyone who come and watches and comment on the video. I try not to read the comments because I don't want to get spoiled, and luckily I wasn't spoiled for what had happened in season 4, and so I want to keep that fresh mind, unpolluted mind, unspoiled mind. I'm gonna cut this intro short and we're gonna have a discussion once we're finished with the reaction. So let's get into it. Circle us. Okay, that sounds like a cult thing.
It's been over a month since I freed Lumen from Boyd's, but she's still reliving it every day.
So this is another apartment that he's not getting rid of.
I ate this morning.
Now it's night. Eat some more.
You're very controlling.
I need to be.
Besides the ones that we've already taken care of, there was Watch Guy. I would be tied to a chair. Sometimes I didn't even know if he was there until I'd hear this watch. And then he'd lean in and whisper, tick, tick, tick. That's the sound of your life running out.
Wow. Sick motherfucker.
Suit and tie. He'd take off his jacket and fold it and then lay it on a chair. The suit guy, I'd know. He always took the blindfold off. Guess he thought I'd be dead soon.
He was wrong.
Wow, you have to be really sick and disturbed right down to your core to do something like this. Suit guy. It's so unfortunate when they make such bad guys so handsome.
How do we find them?
I'm not sure "we" is the operating word here.
We're doing this together.
Lumen, what I do alone. I don't need a partner.
Forget it.
Forget it? You want these men brought to justice?
Yeah, and I can't go to the cops because of you, so you're gonna have to be a little flexible here. I want to be a part of this.
We'll see.
Yeah, she wants to take justice to her own hands. I would want to do it myself too. Why would he take... What's he doing with the barrels?
There is no other part to Lumen's life. This is all she has. Even so, I can't bring her into my world. There's no place for her.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm dropping off my prom date, except this is my house and my wife is dead. No idea where Lumen fits into my world. And this is all so weird. Exactly like my prom.
Wow. What the hell?
Bridget, circle us with your light so that no darkness shall overcome our world.
That's either a saint or the most boring action figure I've ever seen.
But he's not... But you cannot just expose the child to things that the parent didn't approve of. With all due respect.
He doesn't need Saint Bridget.
He has me.
He has Father Dexter.
I'm homicide. I don't do traffic accidents. Wow. Text me the address.
Oh, of course. Probably the barrels.
Why didn't you tell them I'm here?
Because I'm not here. Nobody knows we're seeing each other. I just want to keep it that way.
Why?
All female, all blonde, all between the ages of 20 and 35. Looks like they went through some special kind of hell.
I heard the driver took off.
Yeah, we've got the guy that hit him. He said he saw some guy jump out and start running.
Hey.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, Dex. One men's suit jacket, size 40. I also got fingerprints galore. Except for the steering wheel. Somebody give it a quick wipe.
How dumb do you have to be to
So
wipe
much for keeping
the...
my lives separate.
What? Who is that? Who was that?
Yeah, what's up?
What you doing, boy? Sleeping late? He's got some cutie up at his house. Even took down the for sale sign.
Oh, shit.
Slim, Freddie.
That'd be her.
Find out who she is.
Betcha.
Shit.
What are you doing here?
Oh, it was her. I didn't see her.
Have to come.
Dexter, I was supposed to be one of those girls.
It's not safe for you here.
What does it mean?
It means they're on the run. You need to go.
Shoot a brick and fuck me with it. You're never gonna guess who this truck is registered to. Jordan Chase.
Oh, he's known.
Jordan Chase is a very smart guy.
Oh, he's the guy who made the tape.
Realize how I've been putting all these limitations on myself. I mean, I've listened to all his CDs.
Wow, really? Oh, Masuka turned out completely, well, not completely, but quite different from all the others.
We've ID'd 2 of the girls off their fingerprints. One was a school teacher from Wisconsin. She came out here on vacation 2 years ago. The other one worked on a cruise ship that was docked here. She disappeared just over a year ago. Yeah, these were good girls, you know?
I heard about this 2-bedroom place on Brickell. Thought we could take a look.
This is not a workplace conversation, so please just shut up. You two. Now. Shit.
It has nothing to do with you being together. It would also be very hypocrite if it were.
Yasmin Aragon has assured us that she will bring Carlos and Marco into Club Mayan tomorrow night. I am personally overseeing this operation. We will be performing a small surgical operation.
Detective Morgan, you'll be with me in the surveillance van.
You've wasted more than enough time and money on this case already. You're supposed to be a master manipulator of the press, but you haven't even been able to do that. Get it right this time. We're going to have an interesting conversation about your future.
You know, he keeps saying it, but the effect kind of wears out after a few times.
Jordan Chase.
Oh, this is the guy from the tape. Oh, okay. So the other guy is his assistant, I guess, or something, partner.
You have to excuse Cole here. He keeps the crazies away.
Why don't you let me get a picture of you two?
Oh, yeah, excellent.
Smile. One more. Got it. Dexter Morgan.
Nice to meet you.
Wow, nice watch.
My dad gave it to me when I was a teenager.
If that's the watch that Lumen heard, I'll make sure it accompanies you to the bottom of the Atlantic.
I was in Jacksonville. Got an early call from Cole here saying one of our trucks had been stolen out of our lot.
Okay, so he looks like a decent guy.
Hey, we found the keys in the ignition. Most thieves don't have the actual key.
I leave a spare set of keys on a hook inside our office. Honestly, they're just sitting there. Anyone could have grabbed them.
And you're head of security?
I might have to tighten things up a bit. Anything I can do to help facilitate its resolution.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chase.
Well, first, we're gonna...
No, I don't trust Mr. Chase. No.
You need to announce yourself. I don't know who's coming in.
But it's okay to have packages delivered here?
I need things. You said not to leave the house.
And what are you going to do with that?
It's just a flashlight.
Is she still sleeping in the closet?
Do you know this man?
Oh my God. That's him. That's the guy who folded his jacket.
What about him?
No, I mean, that guy's clearly a freak, but...
She's talking about Masuka.
No, not the bald guy on the other side. I mean, Jordan Chase.
Oh.
Oh, Masuka.
No, I don't know him either. I told you I didn't see most of their faces. Who is he?
He's some sort of motivational speaker. It's only a matter of time before they're all in the hands of the police.
Oh, that's not good. She wants revenge.
You can walk away from all of this now, put it behind you. You can go on with your life.
That's not what I want. No, I don't want the police to take care of it. I want to take care of it.
I know how she feels. How much coffee are you drinking?
A lot. I have to stay awake. What if they come for me at night?
I just don't know that helping you kill someone is actually helping you.
This is all I think about. Don't back out now. This is important to me.
Truth is, I actually want to help her. For some very complicated reasons.
He's touching the finger where his ring was.
If police find your fingerprints, anything that ties you to this place, they're gonna want to know what your relationship to Boyd Fowler is.
Oh, Lord.
That's where you first found me.
You okay? I'll be with you.
Oh no, going back to... Oh my God.
He kept me tied up over there. Maybe a couple days. All I know is that he brought me here to kill me.
He was the finisher.
The The last day I chewed on that rope for hours. That's when I went downstairs and I saw you.
Do what I did. I just need something of Boyd's to plant in the truck from the accident. His wallet.
How did you know that was there?
I put it there.
Hold the fucking phone, everyone. It's not Cole's.
Whose is it?
Boyd Fowler's.
The same exact barrel the girls were in.
Jesus, what do you do with these?
What do you think?
It looks like Boyd Fowler has become our primary focus. Do you know this man? He has all your books and CDs in his house.
I've sold over 1 million copies of my book.
I'm just trying to figure out how he came to be driving your truck.
I'm sorry, but
I know him. He was one of your stalkers. He took a few seminars a while back and then started showing up at our office asking for Mr. Chase.
We have a warrant for his arrest. I suggest that you be especially cautious, Mr. Chase. Because if he has a thing for you, you could be in danger.
Noted.
Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it.
No, he's not the good guy. Definitely.
You finally did something right. Steering the cops toward Boyd.
It wasn't me.
Let me just set my things down.
Oh, she's gonna see he put the...
I wonder how much longer I'm going to be able to talk to you like this, and you're going to start to understand me.
Harrison clearly loves his St. Bridget. He put it with his favorite toys.
I put that in the toy box. It's just a statue of a lady who died a long time ago. She doesn't protect anybody or anything.
Since dear Bridget has always been a comfort to me, I thought Harrison might feel the same.
The parent doesn't want you to.
Sure. What do you got for me? I don't work for free. If you want to find out who she is and what she's doing in that damn house, I might have to employ some methods just a little bit unorthodox. And for that, you're going to have to pay. I know you got the cash.
Yeah, it's not that.
If you're backing off this thing because you're porking that guy's sister, I'd say you got your priorities as a cop all wrong. I'm a little embarrassed for you.
I'll give you another 5.
You don't have to do anything with this, okay? You just talk normally. What do I have to do? We're gonna walk you to the club so that our team can get a visual on you, and then you're just gonna wait by the door.
The second you see the Fuentes brothers, you engage in conversation outside of the club until we move in and take them.
They're already here.
Say again?
Okay, how'd that happen? I thought we had all the doors covered.
I heard there's a secret door from the club next door, but I've never seen it.
Okay, this is a change of plans. Yasmin, go sit with them. Once they step outside the club, we take them.
It must be scary.
We've been here for over an hour. You said there's a seminar in Naples. Don't you think he's there?
Probably.
So what are you waiting for?
That. I'm going in. No, you're staying here.
No.
Yes, it's too dangerous. I'm going to have my hands full without watching over you.
So great working with you.
If you see anything, call me.
Who is he looking at? Oh.
He's calling me over. No, keep moving. Ignore him.
Go to him, make nice, and try to get him to step inside the club.
These guys are dangerous.
Stand down, Morgan.
She's in charge.
Yeah, I don't like this idea. Hey! Oh, yeah. Oh, my...
Holy fucking shit!
Drop the gun now!
Again? Yes, she did it. Good.
Cole as a teenager.
Oh, shit.
We have to go before he sees our faces.
Holy shit! I can't believe that just happened. I thought I saw a shadow.
And that made you come crashing through a window?
Some sort of lizard brain thing.
She's starting to sound like me. You recognize any of the others?
No, just those three. Known each other since they were kids. Oh my god, Dexter, this is huge.
So what do we do next?
He's asking her?
You said we.
Put on your seatbelt.
Oh, this is, you know what? This is like Joel and Ellie from The Last of Us. Only more on the romantic line.
Our informant, Yasmin Aragon, was shot and killed, as well as another innocent bystander.
I want a full report by 8 a.m.
Yikes.
I know it looks bad, and it is bad, but we are going to get through this, I promise you. All cops make occasional mistakes in judgment.
Excuse me? If mistakes were made, they most certainly were not mine.
She cannot own up to her mistakes.
He was so relaxed and happy I couldn't bear to move. And I have to admit he feels quite good.
He's always so happy in her arms. Partners come to us in various ways. But for any partnership to work, you must not only accept this person into your life, but accept her for who she is. Circle us with your light, so that no darkness shall overcome our world.
No, Dexter. I don't want to upset anyone who believes in it. It's just my initial reaction.
And as much as we try to push them away, they work their way into our lives regardless, until we finally realize how much we need them.
Aww. Aww.
We are born primal, conceived with the impulse to fight. It's engraved in our souls. We have fallen from nature's grace.
I've never been around so many people that made me feel normal. Really normal.
Miami Metro responsible for the deaths of innocent bystanders?
I have nothing to say at this time. Excuse me.
Isn't it true the victims' families have filed a civil lawsuit?
Bullets from the victims' bodies belong to the Fuentes brothers, not us.
This is far from over. I'm sure you all heard the mayor's statement. Shots would have never been fired if we hadn't been set up on that club.
On the upside, Carlos Fuentes is dead.
None of us should have any illusions. There are going to be consequences.
Someone's about to get bent over and fucked.
It's gonna be me, isn't it?
You were following orders. LaGuardia's orders, just like the rest of us. That's what you put in your report, right? You were following her lead?
I'm still sorting through the events in my mind, what I'm gonna say about them.
Here's a crazy idea. How about the truth?
You all right?
3 people are dead. Carlos Fuentes and 2 girls. He's a scumbag that I shot and killed.
Don't tell me you feel bad about killing.
I don't. That's the problem.
She died instantly.
Yeah, that's the bummer. She died instantly without saying goodbye to anyone.
I have some bad news for everyone. You're all going to die.
Some of us sooner than others.
Some of us sooner than others.
Oh
And
shit.
if you're not in touch,
Oh no. I hope it doesn't go down the rabbit hole.
jail. It's one of the herd.
Oh no.
Completely unaware of what you truly want. Fuel the passion to make it real and find the power to take it.
He didn't really say anything. Just empty promises.
Jordan promises change, but he also accepts credit cards.
I haven't been able to find out how these guys know each other. The picture was taken when they were teenagers, but I was able to find out something else about Cole. He was in the Marines, beat up a superior officer, and put him in the hospital.
Are you getting any rest?
I fall into a deep sleep from 1 to 1:15 every morning. When this is over, I expect to sleep for a year.
Well, she looks good for someone who's only having 15 minutes a day of sleeping.
Mr. Chase spotted you from the stage. He's very interested in speaking with you. He was wondering if you'd join him in his suite for a few minutes. When? How about right now?
Uh-oh. I'm telling you, they're going to try and get him into their little circle.
I think I know why you're here.
You do.
You're searching for a way to cope with your loss. I thought I recognized you when we met at the station, but it hit me later on. Your wife was murdered. Any closer to catching Trinity?
Not that I'm aware of.
I have to be honest, he fascinated me.
What else do Jordan and I have in common?
He's a monster, no question. I can imagine your frustration, knowing he's out there, unpunished.
It hasn't been easy.
No doubt. I've developed a theory on how the primal self deals with tragedy. To discuss your situation in depth at another time, if you're open to that. I look forward to our next talk. There's a little something in there for Harrison.
Yeah. Ew. Gross.
You know there's a lot of heat coming down on us. Matthews wants someone's head. I'm putting Sierra Manson on disciplinary leave.
Wait, what?
I need to put a face on it.
What's wrong with your face? She wasn't even supposed to be there. I tried to take her off and you wouldn't let me.
That's your impression.
No, that's what happened. Look, I was a detective in charge, so if you want to fuck somebody over, here's your scapegoat.
Her career will take the smallest hit.
If something like that had happened to me back then, I never would have made detective. Why can't we just hold tight and weather the fucking storm together? Fucking think about it. Does your printer ever work?
Lou?
Owen.
What?
How are you?
What? Who the fuck is this? Oh, her ex.
I bet you're tan. I got a sunburn just renting the car. I came to see you. Please, will you see me?
I can't tonight.
Tomorrow. Meet me there tomorrow at noon, okay?
Okay, noon.
I got you some supper, hot and sour soup. No, I'm not staying.
All right, Harrison.
I have something I need you to do. We have to make a room where Cole will be dispatched.
Duct tape, 30 yards of clear...
3 mil black. I booked a room right next to Cole's.
You're gonna do it in the hotel?
No choice. Jordan's next gig is in Sarasota. He and Cole will be hitting the road right after the seminar ends. There's a parking lot right on the corner of 4th and Bay. Meet me there tomorrow at noon and I'll pick up the supplies.
1 o'clock would be better. Just so I have enough time to shop.
Sure.
Because she's meeting her ex.
30 yards of polyethylene sheeting. It's crazy, isn't it? How quickly you can get used to the supremely weird.
Tell me about it.
Jordan Chase. I know you're hurting,
So adorable.
but I gotta draw the line somewhere.
Oh no.
And your day?
I've got 6 mandatory sessions with a shrink coming at me because of Carlos Fuentes.
Wait. So now they gave her 6 sessions, but when she was caught by the ice killer, nothing?
I always thought if I landed a bullet, it would bother me. It would be a burden to take another life.
But he was a monster.
You don't
like
issue
a
guns to
really-
lab geeks, so you have no idea what I'm talking about.
I can imagine.
I don't feel anything.
Well, finally.
Maybe I've just run out.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people deserve to die.
I agree.
You believe that? You believe some people deserve to die?
Hitler?
Some people don't deserve to live.
Yeah.
Trinity should be dead. Not Rita, not Lundy.
Sorry.
No, it's me. Really.
You look beautiful.
I don't, really.
Miami suits you. You must love all these Art Deco buildings.
What if this guy was also in the group?
Steph had her baby.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
She was due last month.
Yes. Meet Mavis. Transcendently happy. Your parents miss you. They'd like to know that you're safe. I'm thinking of not going back to it.
What?
You were right. We would have been trapped in a life we didn't want. It's time for that to change. I bought these round-the-world tickets. Broke
But
the bank. We can literally
she left you at the altar. I mean, it's
do
sweet,
whatever you are.
but...
I want to take this journey with you.
Oh.
Have you met someone?
I've met a lot of people here. But not like you're thinking. I can't just leave.
Take a night to think it over. I'm going either way, but I'd rather go with you.
I can confirm that Detective Morgan was in charge of the operation.
Holy shit.
Immediate suspension with pay, pending the results of an independent...
Whoa, not the plasma.
We're actually friends.
Deb, wait.
Yikes.
Fuck, shit.
Oh,
this guy.
Can't pound that out. I'm gonna have to pull that whole quarter panel off.
How do I know it wasn't already there?
You just hit my car.
I was distracted.
You do have insurance, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, hallelujah.
What are you doing here?
I got into a car accident.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it was my fault. Actually, no, it was Owen's fault.
Who's Owen?
Owen who?
Ex-fiance. He's in Miami.
Why?
He looks devastated.
He asked me to go away with him.
You could, you know.
Do you want me to go?
If you want to.
This is the only part of my life that makes sense anymore.
Wait.
Stay the night. Out for the day. Cole could be anywhere. He could see you. It's too risky to have you walk through the lobby again.
If I stay, does that mean you're not gonna kill Cole tonight?
No, it's still happening. This is all much easier with a partner.
Mm-hmm.
But a partner in what?
I have no idea how the press got hold of it.
Maybe it was because you fucking leaked it. It's your word against mine and everybody else that was there. Who'd you get to lie for you? Batista? Batista's gonna back your fucking story? Do I have to go to Matthews with this?
You watch yourself, detective. We wouldn't want your reinstatement to be delayed.
Oh.
I was fucking happy for you when you got married. I actually thought that you being with Batista might make you a nicer person. I never expected you to fucking eat him alive.
And no one, none of her friends is going to do something about it? Like Batista, really? I don't think he's gonna take Maria's side. He's a good guy.
See what he's done.
What do you get out of all this? This isn't about me. If you didn't know me, you'd still be in this room. Boyd wasn't your first. You've been doing this a long time. What's that?
Animal tranquilizer. See if he'll give up the other two names of the men in the pictures. My knife can be very persuasive. Stay here.
No, I think that's actual intercourse.
Tie my other arm. Do it now.
What happened?
You fell asleep.
What about Cole?
Cole makes his security rounds at every session.
So...
I'll wait for him by the service elevator and M99 him there.
And what about me?
You'll wait until the session starts. Just steer clear of the service elevator.
Okay. I can't believe it.
What?
I actually slept.
Hmm.
For the last 2 days, you've heard me talking about getting in touch with your primal self. How does the primal self deal with loss? There's someone in this room who is dealing with that very question.
No!
Dexter Morgan.
How dare he? He has done so many bad things, but this right here... Oh shit, it's a bad idea. Oh no, oh no.
Recently, he lost his wife. She was murdered. You were the one to find her, your wife, Rita?
Yes.
I'm going to ask you to do something, Dexter, and it's going to be very difficult. I want you to relive that moment. Papers, you were supposed to be going away on honeymoon?
Yes.
Tell us about it. Tell me how you found her. Please.
It's like time actually slowed down and then stopped. I saw my son sitting in blood, and she was there in the tub. She bled out. Her eyes were still open.
What did you feel in that moment?
It's difficult to put into words. Everything fell apart. I felt
shattered. Do you feel that, Dexter? That hunger inside you to be whole again.
You must open your heart and listen to what is said.
Oh,
Many people, after suffering tragedy, spend the rest of their lives as broken beings. Your primal self is crying out to be whole.
What is it that will make you whole? You've just taken your first step toward happiness.
Oh my god. Oh, he's out there. Semek. Oh my god.
Who were the others?
The guy who held a watch up to my ear. Tick, tick, tick. That's the sound of your life running out. What did he say?
Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Death was the only kindness you showed them.
It's a shame you can only die once.
No, give it to her. Give it to her. Yes. No. I feel sexual tension.
You said I'd done this before, that's true. This is who I am. When I was a child, my mother was murdered in front of me. I've done this ever since. For the longest time, it was the only way I could feel unbroken. Rita was killed, and none of this made sense anymore. Until now.
He's gonna give her the...
Miguel couldn't. My father couldn't. Can anyone live with the truth of what I am? Is Lumen what will make me whole?
Oh, thank God it's not over yet.
The lieutenant said I should bring some of my stuff into this department.
LaGuardia asked you to back her story, and of course you did.
Deb.
Fuck you.
Deb?
You're the youngest woman in Miami Metro to ever make detective, and I really admire you like a lot.
Like a lot.
To learn from you.
What you did, you'd never learn from me.
I'm gonna do whatever it takes to set the record straight.
I thought you were backing LaGuardia's story.
No, I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was stuck between a rock and my wife. But I decided I'm backing you.
Might not go over too well at home.
You're flesh and blood to me, like my kid sister. But better, because I actually like you.
I know. Angel is good. Not manipulative. He can be very childish at times, but it's good.
Is everything okay? It's nothing important, just a little security glitch.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for coming on stage. I know it was sudden and you probably didn't appreciate it, but you'll look back on it, you'll realize it was worth it. Don't forget what happened here this weekend, Dexter. I won't act on what you've learned. Tick, tick, tick. That's the sound of your life running out.
Jordan's one of them.
Take it, Dexter.
Oh, I will. It's a law of physics that elements want to unify. Single cells in a petri dish thrash around until they coalesce. Jordan Chase is one of them, I'm sure of it.
He wasn't in the photo.
Maybe he took the photo, I don't know.
We're gonna take down Jordan Chase.
Yeah, so what's with the photo?
Let go.
Just let go.
Oh no. Oh no, it's... Oh no, with all the bags and shit. That's a huge lens. Is he compensating for something? This is getting really good. Dexter and Lumen are really getting closer. I think I said once that if ever they're gonna have Dexter kind of partner up with someone, that I'm not going to take that in a good way, because, you know, they had Dexter opening it up to Lila and it got bad, and then with Miguel and it got even worse. But with Lumen, I don't know, I really like them together. Whatever they have going on, it's not really at the point where we can actually put a label on it. They're kind of connecting. They're just connecting because they have shared experiences, similar experiences. And it's really nice. I really like that moment of him and her looking deep into each other's eyes. On the other hand, a lot of bad things have happened. I thought they did a great job making me feel really bad for Lumen. And like the thing is that there are people who actually do that. I remember watching at least 2 documentaries about men who kidnapped women when they were just kids and, you know, kept them in horrible conditions up until, I don't know, their 20s. Some of them had babies. It's really horrible. I cannot even imagine what it's. I don't even want, like, I don't even want to tap into that kind of emotion, but the way they really did a good job letting me kind of get a glimpse and really feel bad and empathize with Lumen. And then the private investigator, he has photos of Dexter and Lumen getting, I mean, there's no other, you can try to say that it's, I don't know, meat gone bad, or I don't know what, but it's pretty obvious that it's a body that they're getting rid of, right? If he's a real private investigator, he should figure that out real fast. So that's that would be interesting to see how this goes. That's another person that Dexter would probably, no, he has to kill him. And yeah, Maria, I really love that character. She is fun. She can be inspiring, but then it's like she does stuff like this and you want to punch her. Like, I get it. I get the reason. But yeah, she's a really fun character. Very, very complex, I would say. She's a woman. There's a reason why she made it to the top. I think Matthew probably done some shady things as well. So, or not really shady, but kind of like, you know, it's all politics. You need, in order to reach to the top, usually you need to kind of pull some people down. That's what I think. So yeah, so she's just doing whatever others before her have done. Other than that, I'm really looking forward to see how Dexter and Lumen's relationship continue to evolve. It was really nice seeing him looking at her, playing around with the Harrison. It was really nice, really lovely. Now I feel like I'm cheating on Rita, like the character, because I liked her, and she just was just murdered like a few episodes ago, right? 8 episodes ago. Or 9 episodes ago. So shipping him with another character feels weird, but they're really doing a good job with it. We are 4 episodes away from this season finale, and it's going really good so far. So that's it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, as always, give it a like and let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm very careful with reading the comments, but I do want to see them eventually. So yeah, leave some fun comments for me. That would be very appreciated. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!